right. I'm sitting with Singapore and yellow shoes.
Yellow shoes.
Yellow shoes. That's great. Singapore. Why the AT?
Why the AT?
Why the AT?
Like I told you a little bit, I traveled the world in different ways, backpacking and hiking. And for me, life is about collecting stories. And so I think this is a good way for hearing stories about other people as you engage with them on the trail, and making stories, because you're putting yourself in a situation where stories are bound to happen. So for me, it's hearing stories and making stories.
Right, and that's why you wanted to do the AT.
That's why I wanted to do the AT.
That's cool. And you said you live in Singapore now.
I now live in Singapore. Been there for 4 years.
Right.
Grew up in Vermont.
Okay.
It's a different life, but because everybody gets surprised when I tell them I now live in Singapore, that's why I got the name.
That's great. And you told me you two have been friends 40 years?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
And you're doing the hike together.
Yes.
How long did you plan on doing this? Like, did you talk about it for years or just come about?
I've been thinking about this trail for 30 years.
Okay.
And I planned to do it last year,
Right.
just because the timing was right with retirement and stuff. But my wife and I bought a place in Singapore, and I had to do stuff on that. And so that delayed me to this year. Last year, he had no plans to do it with me. But then when I delayed it a year, he decided he wanted to jump in, which was great.
That's great.
And he was looking for a sabbatical,
Okay.
but that didn't happen. So he actually quit.
Oh, you quit?
Yeah.
To do the trail?
Retired. Yep.
He retired, and
That's impressive to
he
me.
retired, and 3 days later we got on a plane, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
That's impressive.
yeah.
That's impressive.
Friday was the last day before we left, and then Sunday we were on a plane.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And when did
And
you
one
guys?
of the
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and one of the things that worked out really well for me was Singapore had all his gear sent to my house in New Hampshire. So when I decided to do it, I got to try out all the gear, see like what did I like, what didn't I like, research other gear, and it was
He had some advantage.
an
That's great.
advantage. Yeah.
So he shortened. He had a short time before he started, but he had this,
Yeah.
he had to hit some
That's great.
advantage.
Why the AT? Yellow shoes.
For me, I really always enjoy hiking, going through the mountains, and I just wanted to, see more of it, see areas that I hadn't been to before, and I also liked the idea, right, that this was like such a long, continuous hike.
Right.
I wanted to, take on that challenge, I guess.
Did you ever do a through hike before?
The longest I ever did before, and I did it with Singapore, was a hike in Greenland, and it was like about 110 miles. So,
In Greenland.
in Greenland, but nothing.
Arctic Circle Trail.
You guys pick interesting places.
Well, no, I pick interesting places, and I drag him along.
What's the most interesting place you've gone since you've been traveling the world on a hiking trip? On a hiking trip.
Hiking trip. Yeah, I think the hiking trip to Greenland was the most interesting.
Okay.
And the terrain, no trees, right? Not really a maintained trail.
Right.
And similar environment where you're meeting all these other hikers. Instead of 3,000 people a year do it, that's like 300 people a year, or something like that.
And it was
right?
110 miles.
Yeah, 110
So
miles.
how long did it take you to do it?
10 days or
Yeah.
something like that.
Nice.
But you had to bring everything from the start that you needed for the whole hike.
Oh,
There
so
were
you-
no resupplies.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you carried 10 days of food.
Yep, we did.
Was it an in and out,
No,
or is it a loop?
it was a one way and a flyback.
Oh,
So you
okay.
kind of start at this U.S. Like Air Force base or Navy base, I forget what it is, right? But there's a little airport there
Wow.
in the inside, and then you hike to one of the towns. And in Greenland, the towns are not connected together anyways. You can't drive back. You have to
That's
either
amazing.
fly or paddle, and you can't.
That's
paddle.
that's great.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
interesting.
Yeah, you two have any aspirations after this one to go do another one?
Let Yellow Shoes go
Yellow
first.
shoes. Let me hear. Come on.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, you talk to people when you're out on trail, and talk about PCT and the Continental Divide, and so it plants the seed. But right now, I'm just trying to finish this one.
Gotcha. Yeah, one at a time. All right, my last question. A tip for a new through hiker. Give me one tip, Singapore.
Keep things as light as you can. Make those decisions and get that weight off your back. The miles will go by easier.
All right. Yellow shoes. One tip for a through hiker. A new through hiker.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are right when they say you just need to get out there and try it. Obviously, do a little research. There's a lot of information on YouTube. Try to be smart about your gear choices, but you don't really know till you get
Till you
out and
get there.
try it. And you can change things, right?
Right.
So don't be afraid. Like, you have to have it perfect. You can't change anything. We've made changes to some of our gear, so just
That's good.
do
Cool.
it.
Cool. Hey, I wish you both best in your journey here, man. Really.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
great
you.
meeting you
Appreciate
both.
it.
Okay.